So, EA leadership wants Battlefield 6 to hit 100 million players. It's reported. Electronic Arts has gone all in on Battlefield 6, not the confirmed title, assembling a crack squad of several hundred developers across multiple studios. The franchise has been sitting firmly in the gutter for several years, but the consensus is that if the next game is done right, it'll serve up a long needed revitalization of the series. In a recent report, it was claimed that the EA leadership team is firmly banking on that happening. In a somewhat shocking and perhaps a little delusional revelation, I like that part right there. It has been suggested that the eventual user target for Battlefield 6 sits at 100 million users. As of 2022, the entire franchise hadn't managed to sell 100 million copies. Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting. 100 million players, even though their games have not sold 100 million copies. Do I see that happening with the next Battlefield game? Even if they do it, even if it's done right, it's going to take time. But right out the gate, like the first, 6 months, I highly doubt it. I would say give it about 8 months to a year. I can definitely see that happening. I can see 100 million players, but Battlefield being the way it is, it's opposite to Call of Duty. It's not a super fast Twitch paced game to where you're seeing players moving so fast and you're just like trying to catch up with them. They're just jumping. Bro, I ain't got time for all that. I'll play Battlefield. I'll play Battlefield. I am not. I don't got time to doing all this bunny hopping, slide canceling shit that I be seeing on Call of Duty, especially on Warzone, bro. Like I ain't doing that shit. But Battlefield 6, the leadership, it's very ambitious. That's all I'm gonna say. It's very ambitious of them to, you know, they want that, but as I said, I highly doubt that they're gonna get it. Not within the first 6 months. No. Even if the game is done right, even if the game launches right, because as I've told some people before, like yeah, I am in the what you might call it. I am in the alpha, the pre-alpha. I can't publicly speak on it at all under NDA, but with the leaks that you see online, it does look very promising. That much I will say, but it needs a lot of TLC before it's done right. And I hope this time they actually listen to the community versus they just do what the hell that they want or they just do what makes them the most money because that's going to be the deciding factor whether or not you guys are going to get that 100 million players or not is if you're going to listen to the community and do right by the community. Because I think one of the biggest things many of us Battlefield veterans, including myself, we want day one is a server browser. And of course, to play in that server browser with the map rotation the way how it is, I don't want to be recycled into another browser with another team. Like, no, keep everything the same. Going in, just to keep it going. Or to make your life and job a lot easier, just copy and paste Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 the way exactly it is. And I'll even say Battlefield 1 as well. Just copy just those games, throw in Hardline 2, copy those 4 games, and you're good. You're solid. The features, all the positive features that they had in each of these games that people loved and enjoyed, just bring it on over to Battlefield 6. That's all. Good weapon balancing, good vehicle balancing. We have people could join our squad, people could leave our squad. If they want to join the other team, they can join the other team. Server browser, custom servers, people could rent out a server. I'm just saying, just give the people what they want and they will keep investing in your game. They will keep playing your game for months on. And listen, across Battlefield 3, 4 hardline, and 1 I would say I have about what over 500 hours across all 4 games, or even 600 hours. So I play a lot of Battlefield. I enjoy it. I have a really fun time with it. But they want that 100 million player count. They're going to have to make sure that they do right by gamers come day one. I'm just saying, come day one, like your game better launch working. No bugs, no glitches, because we've already been burned not once, but twice by EA with Battlefield 5 and, of course, with Battlefield 2042. Never again. And even myself, even though I'm enjoying the pre-alpha and I like what I see in the leaked clips of the next upcoming Battlefield game, I'm not going to buy the game day one. I'm going to wait a week because I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see other people's reaction when they play the game day one. That way, it'll justify whether or not I make my purchase or I don't. But overall, as I said before, it's very ambitious that EA leadership wants this. This has never happened before. And there's also word of that it was stressed that the Electronic Arts leadership team envisions a player count of 100 million users, rivaling Call of Duty and Fortnite, and the free-to-play Battle Royale portion of the game is where they anticipate most users will gravitate to. So they want to add the free-to-play Battle Royale version of the game. I would say you can go with that, but also include some of the classic game modes as well. Not classic game modes, but include some game modes in the free version as well. I would not give them Conquest. I wouldn't give them Rush. I would do Obliteration. You could do Squad Rush, Team Deathmatch. I would say Squad Rush, Team Deathmatch. Just, smaller, simple ones that are really not so popular. But you keep your best game modes in the paid version of Battlefield, and your lesser known game modes that are not so popular, you put that in the free-to-play version. So that way, now there's variety for people to pick, play, and choose. I would say go with that. Again, this is just something I would hope for. And naval combat. I would love to see the return of naval combat. Battlefield 4 was the first one to do naval combat, and I loved it. I better see naval combat in this next new upcoming Battlefield game. I'm just saying. Bring back naval combat because that shit was banging.